This team is, I think, kind of searching for, an elusive perfect win, if you will, or just a complete game where all three phases showed out. And I think it's safe to say that happened in Philly. What did that really do for this team to be able to really put all that out there for 4 quarters?
I say it definitely brought the team morale up. Everybody knew that Temple was a good team. Their record really doesn't support that, but we knew while watching the film there's a good team. They're dangerous. So being able to put on that performance against that quality team, it was good to feel.
Yeah, for a team that turned the ball over twice all season. I mean, on special teams, you had that recovery, and then I think it was Kevin Adams was just this close to literally matching their season total. What does that kind of do for the confidence in the secondary with 3 picks against FAU the week prior to?
I feel like we getting to playing our best. That's with every defense. You want to start playing your best towards the end of the year. We learned from our mistakes early in the year, so it's been good.
And you've been on this team since the Cotton Bowl. This is going to be senior night for you guys this Saturday. It's so rare in college football at this point to speak about a guy that was on this roster in 2022, but what does this weekend really mean to especially that core guys that have been here for a long time now?
It means a lot, being that I've seen it all the way through from the 2 and 10 days to the conference championships. It means a lot. I mean, New Orleans is definitely a special place in my heart, and this program definitely holds a special place in my heart.
And how important is it for you guys to have a packed stadium this weekend here as you close the regular season out?
It's most important. We play off the fans' energy, so the more fans, the better the game will be.
It's TulaneTix.com, everyone.
Yeah.
You talked about being here for the 2 and 10 days and whatever. How much sweeter does it make all the success that y'all are having now when you consider, those days compared to sticking around, being here through so much, coaching change, so many new players in and out of here, and now to help build and be very crucial to the transformation of, getting this program back on track. How much sweeter does that make it for you?
It definitely makes it sweeter for me. I know not too many guys been on that same team, such like me, Bo, Elijah Champagne. I can't even think about too many other people. So it's sweetening. It definitely does. Just being that we put so much in the program to get it back to this position, I feel like we accomplished that, but the job not finished.
No team's ever made the conference championship game 4 years in a row. You've talked about it a little bit, but when 2021, could you have envisioned being in this position, and what do you think it took for this program to get to that position where you're 1 win away from doing that?
It took a lot. It took a lot for administration, coaching, the players, everybody. I feel like everybody just bought into our Tulane culture. I feel like that's majority of the problem solver right there. Everybody just bought in, and we just been playing Tulane fashion of football ever since then.
To that point, how hungry was this team to get back to this position here?
We definitely still had that taste from Army throughout the whole season. Even after we played them, we still had that taste. We always knew it was always a goal to make the conference championship. It was never a goal to beat Duke, to beat Army. It was always a goal to make the conference championship. So that definitely stayed in the back of our mind, and having that taste in our mouth. So it felt good to have our opportunity to host the conference championship, but we still got to go 1-0 this weekend.
To that point, playing a team that's only had 1 win, like you heard Coach say, just what does it take to, not necessarily what does it take, but not play down to their level?
Charlotte's a good team. I feel like they just had a lot of unfortunate things happen throughout their season. They have a transfer wide receiver from LSU, good speed guy, and they have good wide receiver. They have a good quarterback. So they're a good quality opponent. I don't think we'll be able to play down to them, but they're definitely going to come out here and give it their best shot.
Granted, I know you grew up 2 hours away, but number 5, their punt returner, Javen Nicholas, are you familiar with him?
Not really. I know he's a New Orleans kid. I never really played against him.
Okay, cool. Thanks.
Knowing what's on the line this week, as a senior, is there a motivational speech that's needed, you know what I mean? Or just how would you describe that?
I wouldn't say that it's a motivational speech needed. I feel like everybody on the same page. Everybody want the same goals that I want. Obviously, I want a conference championship, and whatever is beyond that is beyond that, But I feel like everybody focus on that goal and doing whatever we means to do to get to that goal.
And like it's been said, you were here for 2-10. Like, how emotional do you feel like this weekend will be for you? And then what are maybe some of the moments that aren't as obvious, like the Cotton Bowl, that you like kind of reflect on when you think of your time here at Tulane?
It's definitely gonna be emotional being like, I'm gonna have my mom and dad with me walking the field for senior night. So she already getting emotional. So it's gonna be an emotional situation. And it's a lot of moments that you look back during that 2-10 year. Obviously the Cotton Bowl and the American Championship, the year that we won. But it's a lot of times throughout my career that I think about and I just be like, man, like time just flies.
Bailey, you talked about the buy-in that was needed to get to this point with so much success after the 2-10 year. How proud does it make you as a veteran on this team to keep that success going through two different coaching changes, but two different coaching staffs rather?
It makes me very proud. You know, I feel like majority that's on me. You know, being that I was here when we established that, and me being able to keep that thing going while, like you said, two coaching staff changes. I'm proud of it.
Well, good.
Thank y'all.
Appreciate it.